This is what we got to live every day. Let's make sure we stay true to who we are. The worst thing for us is to not play hard, not play together. The way we play together is with humility and pride. Pride in what we do. That's where you get it, all right? You guys have worked hard. You're ready. Let's go do it together for 40 minutes. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What we work 1, 2, 3. Attitude.
Inside Villanova Basketball with Jay Wright is brought to you by UPS, by your Quality Plus Ford dealers, proud sponsors of Villanova Wildcats basketball, by Ollie's Bargain Outlet, good stuff cheap, by the Villanova University Office of Conference Services, the main line to your next successful meeting or special program, and by Plymouth Country Club.
Folks, I never met anyone who didn't love a bargain.
I shop at Ollie's. You?
I shop at Ollie's for the deals.
Well, I shop at Ollie's because they have real brands at real bargain prices.
New shipments and deals arrive every day.
You never know what you're going to find or who you're going to see.
I shop at Ollie's. Do you?
You're going to love the bargains you get. I guarantee it.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
What's America's best-selling brand of trucks? You're in for a big surprise, pal. Actually, you're not. It's Ford F-Series again. Same trucks that have been leading the industry for 39 straight years. Why? Game-changing innovation. It's why Ford F-Series is making every other truck brand history.
Now you can get a new Ford F-150 with up to $10,157 in total savings, only at your local Ford store.
For the past 2 seasons, a tradition of excellence has been building at the Wells Fargo Center. As champions have been crowned, you can be a part of history as the Villanova Wildcats continue their run, seeking a 3rd straight Big East title. But tickets are limited. Act now to get the best seats for the biggest games of the year and be there for the next great moment. Villanova basketball at the Wells Fargo Center. Passion guaranteed.
If you're a Delaware Valley golfer looking for the perfect place to call home, come take a look at Plymouth Country Club, located minutes west of Center City, Philadelphia, in beautiful Plymouth Meeting. This superior design will challenge your game and soothe your spirit. The clubhouse includes banquet facilities for up to 300, the perfect location for your wedding or special event. Plymouth Country Club offers a private club experience at a daily fee price, with membership starting at just $260 a month. Call or visit us on the web before this special offer disappears.
It's game day inside the pavilion, and the Wildcats are right on schedule with a vital part of their pregame preparation that few people ever get to see.
Hold. All right, so that one right there, that one's, again, that's an always and never. We're not going to play everyone perfect, right? But we play them together. Teams like this, they want to see you doing something the same way every time. And then they're gonna devise how they're going to attack that. Our strength is always, we're not doing it the same way every time. We're just reading each other. We're playing off each other, okay? Next cut.
Next cut, guys.
Our walkthrough, which is 5 hours before the game starts, the same time, no matter where we are, really is the culmination of all the work we've done days leading up to that. It's just the final review session, making sure on the court we've got everything set exactly how we want it. It's the last piece. If anything's wrong, there's any confusion, we want it cleared up there, because from that point on, we want our guys focused, fresh minds, and ready to just go out and play.
With the plan solidly in place, it's time to get on the court and put theory into practice.
I know you guys usually, the forwards are usually in a help position. Now you guys got to be able to step up and make this adjustment for this game. You are sprinting back to your area is from the foul lane out to the sideline. So you're coming to the area. He's in the area. I got him.
I got ball, Kel.
I got him, Mikhail. You bump Mikhail off.
All right.
All right, and then you come with that guy. All right, let's go through that slow. You guys gonna understand this when you're in there?
In high school, our walkthrough wasn't as long. Here, it's fairly the same. I mean, you just gotta be able to concentrate and really lock in on what coach is saying, how we're gonna defend things, and how we're gonna run our offense. And I mean, just being ready and just being locked in, being concentrated. And it's game day. You gotta be focused.
We're gonna let him go right there, but he might start making a move to the basket. Yep. All right. See the ball. See the ball, Dio. See the ball. That's it. Go hold it. Great. That's what we want.
If you're not concentrating or you're not completely focused, one of our leaders is going to get you.
Kale, do you know it? All right, that's good. Good. That's why we're doing it. Because, guys, if he gets in foul trouble and they're shooting threes, we might have to play this way. You know what you're going to do now? All right, go ahead. It's our job to give you guys all those situations in practice. So when there's no drawing up something tricky in a huddle. It's something, we're drawing it up, but we've worked on it 100 times, right? So I never want to put you guys in a situation where I'm showing you something in the huddle during a game that you're seeing for the first time, right? That's not really fair to the players. Everything we do game day is extremely important. We have the nutritional part of it, our meals, and that's for our strength, you know, and we have the mental part of it. That's the walkthrough, the game plan, the details, and how we're going to play our opponent. And then we have the spiritual part of it, which is Father Rob reading from the Bible to the team before the game. Now, all the guys aren't Catholic and all the guys aren't Christian, but there's a way that Father Rob does it that he brings it into our lives, regardless of what your religion. His spiritual piece is the final part to kind of get us grounded, get us together, get us in the right perspective to go out and compete together. And that spiritual piece is as important as anything we do that day.
While everybody else is on Christmas vacation, the next night you guys are back here on campus, back to practice. And one of the things that I don't think people fully appreciate about what you guys do is there really is no off season. There's no off season anymore. You play, you practice, you work out. You play, you practice, you work out 24/7, 12 months a year. It never stops, and there's no off season. The fact of the matter is, that's how it is with things that we love, isn't it? When there's things that we really love, there's no off season. And so we just had this wonderful Christmas, and you drive down the street, people got their Christmas trees out on the curb already. Christmas wrappings in the trash, like it's over. And maybe what we can take out of today is it's never over. Aristotle says, we are what we repeatedly do. And excellence is not an act, it's a habit. So forgiveness and the spirit that brings us together and overcoming obstacles and all the things that we believe are true about Christmas, they are for us, they are every day, all season, never out of season. Christmas is more than a day. And our light and our togetherness and our family and our courage and our strength and our spirit is never out of season.
Right, they're gonna stay in their triangle. So when you go, they're gonna stay right here. They're not gonna deny, but they're gonna stay right here. They're not gonna attack. Just stay right there in your triangle, Danny. So you can beat them, okay? You can beat them. What we gotta do on these drives is this guy steps up. We gotta find our guy on the baseline. We gotta score or find our guy on the baseline. Gee, I'm giving that to you two to just make basketball play, all right? So Dio, Chris, when you're in there, first look, first time you get the ball, it's gotta be catch to shoot. First look. Once they know you'll shoot it, now they're gonna play you and it gives you all the other passes. If you get in here, now we're driving space. We don't want to throw the ball back. When you get in here, now you're looking. This is driving space. Either get downhill like that. Now you're looking hop jumper. You're going. Good. Hop jumper. Stop. Yeah. Against the zone, we can get in here for hop jumpers. All right? So once you get in here, now it's looking down or a keep. All right, you guards, you understand that? We understand that?
With the card most accepted by top doctors and specialists, you have the compassion and security of Blue Cross, giving you the strength to drive forward. Independence Blue Cross. Live fearless.
Planning your organization's next meeting or event, consider the Villanova University Office of Conference Services. You'll find state-of-the-art meeting facilities, award-winning dining services, modern guest apartments, professional one-stop planning assistance, and a convenient location right on the prestigious Villanova campus. Call us at 610-519-7580 or visit us at conferenceservices.villanova.edu. Villanova University Conference Services, the main line to your next successful meeting or special program.
What's America's best-selling brand of trucks? You're in for a big surprise, pal. Actually, you're not. It's Ford F-Series again. Same trucks that have been leading the industry for 39 straight years. Why? Game-changing innovation. It's why Ford F-Series is making every other truck brand history.
Now you can get a new Ford F-150 with up to $10,157 in total savings, only at your local Ford store.
People ship all kinds of things.
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine?
That need to be kept at 41 degrees.
While being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees. In the shade.
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
It's nothing new and no surprise that all eyes are on Jalen Brunson. As one of the most heralded recruits in the nation last year, Jalen is used to the attention, and his freshman season is producing moments to remember. An excellent start to his Wildcats career by all accounts, except one.
In your eyes, what expectations and what do you think so far? How would you grade yourself?
I would give myself probably a C average. Just because I know that's not what you want to hear, but I really feel like I have so much room for improvement. You get on me all the time, you get me every day, and I just know how much better I can get.
Brunson was far above average in his time leading up to Villanova, a McDonald's All-American and state champion, joining a team that had also won a title with most established pieces still in place.
You have to fit your game in with these other great players in this winning tradition, but still be aggressive enough that they get your respect and the opponent gets your respect. And you've got to lead the team. It's really difficult, but I don't think there's anyone better to handle that role than Jalen Brunson.
He came in, hungry to learn. He's obviously an extremely talented basketball player, but things he does off the court, just being able to fit into our team, the team chemistry didn't shake up when he came on campus. And, he's not acting like he's big time like everyone treats him. McDonald's All-American, best point guard in high school. Came on the team, he just wanted to learn and be, one of the regular guys.
I'm just so happy to be here, so happy to be part of something special, something different, and be part of a family.
Family is a big part of what's taken Brunson this far. His father, Rick, played at the highest levels, including a Big Five Hall of Fame career at Temple, inducted on the same day as Kerry Kittles. The Brunson family's ties to Philadelphia were strong, and after his career brought him through 9 seasons of pro basketball, Rick turned his attention to raising his family.
My dad handled basketball, my mom handled pretty much everything else. But they did their fair share, and I can't thank them enough. They sacrificed so much. We all sacrificed as a family, but just to get me to this point, they did a really good job.
The beauty of it is they both worked together on that. When Rick Brunson is pushing basketball, Sandra is involved, and when Sandra's pushing academics, Rick is involved. They've developed what we all would want for our children, a great balance of being a great athlete, a great student, and a grounded person. And it's just really an example of outstanding parenting that we wish every young person could experience.
Jalen was a star on the international stage, winning MVP honors at the Under-19 World Championships in Greece, and then in December, being named USA Basketball Male Athlete of the Year.
I definitely did not see it coming. I just got a call one day and saying, Jalen, like, we want to offer you this award, and it was, I was at a loss of words. Called my parents right away, and it was a great experience and just very humbling.
Nice pass down low. He knew he was there. Chris Jenkins. And scorching the Nets from inside the arc. And they do it again with Brunson off the bounce.
The spectacular plays are something we can all see, but the relationship with his head coach, which began long before Brunson arrived on the main line, is the foundation of his growth as a Wildcat.
That level of trust he had, saying he wasn't going to guarantee me anything when I got here. And so he's going to make me work for everything, and that's something that I really thought was special. And when I got here, it was true.
Hey, on that tap back right there, you got to make a decision. Like, you got to be expecting that tap back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to come up and get that loose ball, not them, right?
Yeah. He made me work for everything, and I'm still working for all the respect from all the other guys and all the rest of the coaching staff. He stuck to his word every step of the way.
The more I'm around Jalen Brunson, the more he reminds me of a left-handed Ryan Arcidiacono.
Another relationship that's blossomed.
He's taught me a lot, but he taught me how to be a leader, taught me how to be vocal, and taught me how to play hard all the time every time I step on the court. It also taught me how to be just a better person. I mean, Arch is a great guy. I love having him as a roommate on the road. We were also roommates in the summer too, so I mean, we really have a great connection.
It's really fun to come in with great players around you and a winning tradition and not have everything dropped on your shoulders, kind of like Ryan did when he was a freshman. He had a lot on his shoulders, didn't have the pieces around him. We've always said Ryan Arcidiacono showed up on campus a Villanova guard. And Jalen Brunson is the same way. He just came on campus as a Villanova guard. His demeanor, steely-eyed vision and concentration, his basketball IQ, but the way he looks at the game and the way he wants to be coached and wants to do things our way. Right now, he's fitting in with his teammates and he's committing to making this team the best it can be. I think as his role expands, you're going to see he could be a dominant player and team leader. And I think that's coming very quickly. And I really think he can be one of the all-time greats.
Folks, I never met anyone who didn't love a bargain.
I shop at Ollie's. Do you? I shop at Ollie's for the deals. Well, I shop at Ollie's because they have real brands at real bargain prices. New shipments and deals arrive every day.
You never know what you're going to find or who you're going to see.
I shop at Ollie's. Do you?
You're going to love the bargains you get. I guarantee it.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
If you're a Delaware Valley golfer looking for the perfect place to call home, come take a look at Plymouth Country Club, located minutes west of Center City, Philadelphia, in beautiful Plymouth Meeting. This superior design will challenge your game and soothe your spirit. The clubhouse includes banquet facilities for up to 300, the perfect location for your wedding or special event. Plymouth Country Club offers a private club experience at a daily fee price, with membership starting at just $260 a month. Call or visit us on the web before this special offer disappears.
With the card most accepted by top doctors and specialists, you have the compassion and security of Blue Cross, giving you the strength to drive forward. Independence Blue Cross. Live fearless.
If you're planning your organization's next meeting or event, consider the Villanova University Office of Conference Services. You'll find state-of-the-art meeting facilities, award-winning dining services, modern guest apartments, professional one-stop planning assistance, and a convenient location right on the prestigious Villanova campus. Call us at 610-519-7580 or visit us at conferenceservices.villanova.edu. Villanova University Conference Services, the main line to your next successful meeting or special program.
05-06 year was kind of a year of high expectations when we were supposed to have Kurt back. And I think when Kurt went down and coach just said, look, we're just gonna put the 5 best players on the floor, and it happened to be 4 guards. I think that was the kind of the turning point, and we all took it very personally to say, all right, we playing small, but we still gonna be the toughest team out there, and we're still gonna be the best team out there.
I mean, I think what really separated us was our tenacity. I mean, denying the ball, denying each pass, pressuring the ball, fronting the post. There's just so much that goes into it each possession. I think our physical, shape, just our game shape was really outstanding. We could play for 40 minutes at a crazy intense level.
It was all about just, okay, next play. And that's the mentality we just had, 5 guys against the ball, every day. And we eat, sleep, and bleed that. And, it transformed us to being the team we were.
You can't be successful with 4 guards unless everybody's thinking that.
Yeah, exactly. That's the mentality we had. Like, everybody just guard the ball, and we just had some tough guys who pushed each other, every day. I mean, one of the biggest guys, Tommy Grace, man. You can hear Tommy. You could be on the other end. You might not hear Coach Wright, but you'll hear Tommy. If you ain't closed out in the stands, if you ain't in the help position, or if you ain't box out, or you ain't do anything. So, Tommy wasn't out there, but you wanted to play hard for Tommy because you know how hard Tommy worked every day, and Tommy wanted to be out there doing it. And if he could be out there, he would be doing it. So if he ain't doing it, I better be out there doing it. So we just loved each other, and we just wanted to just take care of one another.
What's America's best-selling brand of trucks? You're in for a big surprise, pal. Actually, you're not. It's Ford F-Series again. Same trucks that have been leading the industry for 39 straight years. Why? Game-changing innovation. It's why Ford F-Series is making every other truck brand history.
Now you can get a new Ford F-150 with up to $10,157 in total savings, only at your local Ford store.
For the past 2 seasons, a tradition of excellence has been building at the Wells Fargo Center. As champions have been crowned, you can be a part of history as the Villanova Wildcats continue their run, seeking a 3rd straight Big East title. But tickets are limited. Act now to get the best seats for the biggest games of the year and be there for the next great moment. Villanova basketball at the Wells Fargo Center. Passion guaranteed.
Folks, I never met anyone who didn't love a bargain.
I shop at Ollie's. You?
I shop at Ollie's for the deals.
Well, I shop at Ollie's because they have real brands at real bargain prices.
New shipments and deals arrive every day.
You never know what you're going to find or who you're going to see.
I shop at Ollie's. Do you?
You're going to love the bargains you get. I guarantee it.
Ollie's! Good stuff, cheap!
A look to the west inside Villanova Stadium shows evidence of an exciting change.
Football and Andy Talley and the program had so much success, and their facilities were so far behind what they were competing against, both here locally and nationally, that they were the ones that really pushed this initiative forward and were able to tap into some donors that were passionate about the project. But yeah, it all originated with Andy, and what better way to have a tribute for such a successful coach and a successful program than a brand new state-of-the-art facility that has a focus on football but will benefit the entire department.
As the new home of the Villanova football program, the building will also provide important amenities for student athletes across Villanova's 24 varsity sports. The idea was born from football. The finished product will create what will amount to a family room for Villanova athletics.
For the first time, all of our teams will be housed under one roof in terms of strength, conditioning, academics, nutrition, etc. So really tremendous team building throughout all of our programs, and now you have an opportunity where you can really have everyone working together in an environment where people really get to know each other. We'll have a chance to intermix with everybody, both coaches and athletes.
When the project is completed later this year, it will also create a different look and feel for the campus's most visible structure and its closest to Lancaster Avenue.
It'll draw everyone's attention to the stadium. It encloses the stadium. It just finishes it off nicely. You know, we'll have the glass facade that everyone will see from their seats in the stadium, but then also a state-of-the-art video board, which will be seen, which we can use for all events in the stadium. As soon as you walk into the building, you will see that all the national championship trophies. You know, for such a smaller school, we have an awful lot of national championship history. It's going to be a spot that brings all the sports together. We don't have that right now. You know, all the student athletes will be together. So you'll see a lot of graphics throughout the building, but we'll just show, you know, the history of not only football, but of all the other sports together.
Student athletes at Villanova will now have a centralized home for academic support.
Villanova has done a wonderful job, as we know, of not only developing student athletes when they get here, but recruiting the right kind of athlete that understands the demands of obtaining a Villanova degree. It isn't easy. It isn't easy at all. So we need to support them in all ways possible.
In everything we want to do it within the Villanova culture, but we want to do it with excellence. And for every athlete at Villanova, we've got everything. We've got everything you need. So our academic support that all the athletes use here, the people here are outstanding. We're putting them in a building that shows how committed Villanova athletics are to academics.
One of our biggest priorities in the athletic department, priority number one, is to graduate complete student athletes. And that word complete means I don't want them just trapped in their own world with their own particular sport. I think the tennis player from California has a lot to learn from the rower from Michigan and from the football player from New Jersey. And when those athletes are together and they can learn from one another and tell each other stories in a facility that meets their needs beyond just the social component, but the academic, strength and conditioning, sports medicine, it's what we should be doing.
A state-of-the-art building, which will be the centerpiece of a thriving athletic department, is becoming a reality day by construction day. And like most aspects of the university, it's a group effort, with current and former Wildcats all doing their part.
This was a project that everybody can take a lot of great pride in. That's something that needed to get done and that people will support. Now we have a little ways to go on that West End Zone project, so we need some more people to get behind the project, and that's part of this process, is making them understand what the project is and allowing them to get behind it.
Inside Villanova Basketball with Jay Wright is brought to you by UPS, by your Quality Plus Ford dealers, proud sponsors of Villanova Wildcats basketball, by Ollie's Bargain Outlet, good stuff cheap, by the Villanova University Office of Conference Services, the main line to your next successful meeting or special program, and by Plymouth Country Club.